What's up, everyone? I'm Cuts by Sabrae. You can find me on Instagram at Cuts by Sabrae. I just wanted to get on here real quick for all the female barbers out there. This is for you. For all the male barbers, you can listen to this story and be informed on some of the shit that we have to deal with in this industry. As you know, I'm a feminine female barber, so I don't know if my journey is different for more masculine type women in this industry, but I encountered something yesterday at work in the past couple of weeks with a male client that is very inappropriate, and I just wanted to share that with you guys to keep your heads up out there for all the ladies who may have gone through this or is about to go through something like this or will probably in the future at some point deal with a crazy ass nigga. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. So I've been a barber now for 8 years, and I'm a little seasoned in the industry. I have a full deck clientele. I work 6 days a week. No, 5 days a week. I'm sorry. Yeah, I've been in the industry for a while now. I have a lot of experience. I'm always booked, like I said. So something happened a few weeks ago. A client that's been coming to me for a short amount of time, but his son was coming to me for like a year. In August, it'll be a year. The mom started bringing him at first, and then the dad started coming. So the dad made an appointment on the app. I use Booksy or whatever. It's a booking app where clients can just go on the app and book me day or night or whatever. So he booked an appointment on the app like everyone does. He did not show up. So he called me like 30 minutes before his appointment. It's like, hey, or texted me. It was like, hey, I won't be able to make it. Something came up. So I have a standard no-show policy, like no-show fee of $15. Okay, so the no-show fee is for no call, no show, or super last-minute cancellations. Okay, I normally will suggest for people to cancel or reschedule the night before the appointment, but really I can deal with 2 hours before the appointment, and for real, I'll work with you at 1 hour. But less than an hour, like 30 minutes, it's like I charge for that because I don't have enough time to fill the spot. Because it's always somebody like calling me like, hey, I know you're booked up today, but if somebody cancel, please, please, please let me know. So I can't tell somebody, hey, can you get here now? Can you get here in 20, 30 minutes? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to give people notice. They might be on the opposite side of town, and that's why I do that. And I don't mind working with people and stuff like that. You know, if he said, hey, my I don't know, wife is in labor. Sorry, I missed the appointment. I can't come now. So I'm like, I'm human. I understand that. You know, we as barbers, we have lives too. We get it. We know things pop up. I wouldn't even charge for something like that. But, something came up. Gotta come to you another time or reschedule. Okay, cool. So I sent him the standard no-show text message, which fully explained what the policy is and why I do it, letting them know like, hey, this is not a punishment. This is my policy so that I don't lose a lot of money. I understand that things happen, but I have this in place to protect myself financially or whatever. Sent out that text. In my just a copy and paste, something I send to everybody if that happens. And barbers who do appointments only, you fucking know that is going to happen. That's one of the cons of doing appointments. But making an appointment is a service that we don't have to do. And it's for your convenience as the client. And barbers, you know that. You know that's one of the things you can get burnt by in this industry by doing appointments only. Anyway, so I sent him the text, and at first he's like, well, why do I have to do that? I don't have to, like, that doesn't make any sense. That's pretty much paying for the haircut. Like, this is not fair. You know, there's been times where I've waited on you, or like you were running late for an appointment. Like, I could understand paying an extra $5, but $15 is basically, he felt like it was ridiculous. So Mind you, I'm a busy barber. Every minute is accounted for. Every 30 minutes, I have a client. Okay? So I'm like trying to deal with my client, trying to text him back and forth because he wants to text me all fucking day about how it's not fair and how he doesn't want to pay it. And then he's even put it on me like, I've waited for you in the past. Why does this not count? Mind you, clients come late all the time for various reasons. I mean, everyone has lives and deals with traffic after work or whatever the case is. And I still allow them to come as long as they're not too late. So that same grace that I would have for another client, a person like that want me to extend that to him as well. So, but why he brought that up, I don't know. And it's not like it's the notice that is why I charged him the fee. Anyway, he's going back and forth with me through text, and mind you, I don't like going back and forth with clients like that. Like, I'll let them know the policy, I fully explain it. I'm not rude. I know a lot of stylists, I've seen it on Instagram and stuff like that, of stylists responding to clients like rude as hell, and that's not me at all. And I have a very good standing with my clients as far as being professional and being understanding as hell. So I stopped going back and forth with him, and I'm like, look, this is the last thing like that I said. I basically was like, look, you don't have to pay. You can just pretty much kick rocks and have a nice life. I didn't say that. I said something way more professional. But I'm like, it's either pay the no-show fee and you can book with me again, or you don't have to pay and just go on about your life. So 2 or so weeks go by. He's texting back to back, calling, texting, calling. And at this point, I stopped responding for my own peace of mind. And it just doesn't make sense for me to keep giving them my energy. And mind you, I felt uncomfortable at that point. You don't like my policy. Why are you still trying to come for a haircut? Then he's like, send me your cash app. I'll just send you the money. And this is like a week and a half later. And I'm like, nah, like I'm thinking to myself, I'm not dealing with this. Oftentimes, I'm the only barber and I'm the only full-time staffer in the salon that I work at. I don't feel comfortable and safe as a woman when oftentimes it's just me and my client there. You know, granted, there's cameras and stuff like that, but I don't feel comfortable with a guy who comes off as confrontational, makes me feel uncomfortable about a policy that I have. So he's asking me for my cash app, but at this point, I'm over it. Like, I just cannot, like, I can't. So I don't respond to him. So he finds my cash app, probably using my cell phone number or whatever, sends me the money. I sent the money back. And he was like, oh, you didn't have to do that much. He's still texting me as if we're talking and I'm not responding. And it's just like a crazy person. Like, it's like harassment. He keeps calling and texting. I'm not responding. And he's like having conversations with himself in my inbox. And it's just like wild. So, he texts a couple times more, like, I'll just pay it. I'll pay whatever. But at this point, I'm like, it's just not worth the headache. And barbers, stylists, you understand when a person is not worth the headache. And you have the right to deny services to someone who causes you stress or makes you feel uncomfortable. At this point, this nigga's like, seems crazy as fuck. I don't know what he's capable of. You know, I don't know what his intentions are with coming to me at this point after he didn't want to pay. It's $15. $15. Honestly, it should be at least a $20 fee, to be quite honest. So then fast forward all the way to July 4th. And yes, I worked all day July 4th. It was a normal Thursday for me. This nigga walks in the shop. Luckily, I had a client in my chair who was a male, and one of the stylists that owns the shop that works with me, mind you, she's not full time, so I'm in there majority of the time by myself. She was in there and somebody didn't show up, so she was just in there hanging out, talking to me or whatever. Luckily, those two people were in there. So he walks in there and I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm trying to get a haircut. And I'm just like, but like, why did you book under someone else's name? He books under his wife's name. So I was like, why did you book under someone else's name? And he's like, well, because you blocked me on Booksy. I said, yeah, I have a right to do that. And he's just like, well, I just don't understand. I mean, can we talk about it when those two leave? Can we talk? I was like, absolutely the fuck not. I mean, I didn't say the fuck, but I was like, absolutely not. Like, I told you that you didn't agree with my fee, and I understand that you have the right to not agree with my policy and how I operate. And I also have the right to deny you service if I feel uncomfortable. Okay? Like I said, I'm not in a barbershop with a lot of men where I would feel protected. It would have just been me and him. Oftentimes, it's me and my client in there only. So, and I explained that to him and how, you know, the confrontational vibes just got me feeling away and I don't want to service him. He finally leaves and he's just like, well, you know, if you change your mind, let me know, whatever. Then he leaves. He finally leaves and I'm just like, what the hell? And I'm just like looking at my client and my coworker and I'm just like, I'm so glad you guys were here to witness this and, you know, to make sure I'm good. So when he leaves, he calls me. I'm about to pull up the voicemail right now. Let's see, where is this at? I want you guys to hear this shit. I hear this.
Hey, good morning, Sabrae. This is just wanted to reach out again. Just apologize. Say I'm sorry. I didn't. Good morning, by the way. If I didn't say it, I did not mean to come off that way. I know, you know, sometimes text messages can get misconstrued. I'm sorry. I just questioned the $15 fee. I did not mean to miss my appointment. I had a meeting. That's what it was. I had a meeting. Okay, and I had to, it was mandatory. I had to go quickly.
This nigga sound drunk.
Sorry, me and my son, we come to you. We enjoy your services. You know, if you decide to change your mind, please give us a call, email us. We enjoy your services, and, you know, we'll be back. And I would appreciate that referral. I'll text you as well. Again, happy holidays.
I'll be back.
God bless you. Your hair look nice. All right. Bye.
This nigga is fucking insane. Okay? What does my hair looking nice have to do with anything? This shit sounds like we were in a relationship. Mind you, this is full disclaimer here if you guys might need it. I only have interacted with this nigga like maybe 3 times. It's on my app. It's recorded. You would think me and this nigga was fucking. I don't understand. He sounded drunk. Is this somebody that you would want to be in a shop with alone with your daughter or your wife or your cousin or your sister? Hell fucking no. Yeah, like that shit. I'll be back. Now I gotta go to work strapped? This just crazy. It's crazy. So he left that voicemail. And now at this point, I'm like goddamn in fear of my life. Because I'm like, okay, I'm looking at the window. I'm locking the doors. I'm like, is this nigga as crazy as the fuck he sounds? Over a $15 fee and a haircut. Listen, I consider myself the best barber in the DMV. 100% hands fucking down. Okay? But it's plenty of other barbers who can cut very well. Okay? I say I'm the best barber, not because I can cut the best, because I can cut very, very well. But as far as my customer service, the environment that I work in, the whole total package, I'm the fucking best. But I'm not that fucking good. I don't know what that was, okay? Listen, if anybody knows me, knows that I'm too busy to deal with that shit, okay? And for you ladies out there, everybody don't have the clientele I have. I have over 300 and something clients. I don't care if you have 10 clients. If a nigga makes you feel like that, or if a man, woman, whatever, you don't have to service them. You have the right as an independent contractor to deny service if a person makes you feel uncomfortable, unsafe, or whatever. You don't have to deal with that shit, okay? Especially if you're in a small environment. A lot of people have salon suites now where it's real personable, you know. Might have a little leeway if you work in a shop with, 5 to 10 other guys, because your male counterparts are going to look out for you. They're going to make sure you're safe. However, if you don't, be even more careful with these people as a woman, because it is not safe when a person like that, he sounds wild, okay? And I don't want any parts of that. After that, I don't even think I could legally discuss the rest. Just know that was not his last time reaching out to me. And I texted him and asked him to leave me alone. I said, leave me alone, or else I'm going to have to pursue legal options or whatever. I don't know what else to do. All I can do is fucking go to work strapped and keep an eye out for this man. But I have blocked him on the app, and I deny him service. So hopefully, he doesn't show back up. Of course, I would have to handle that accordingly or whatever, call the police or whatever. But yeah, do not deal with harassment, ladies. You don't have to deal with that shit. You do not have to deal with some of these crazy, and I will not put this on men. This is not a man bashing thing or whatever, because everyone knows, even on all my platforms, I defend black men, straight black men, to the end of the earth. So this is not a toxic masculinity thing or nothing like that. This is just some crazy ass nigga that needs to find another barber, and I'm not dealing with him, okay? This is just some nigga that is just, it's beyond wild to me what the fuck his motive is. Because I don't know if it's I don't know what the fuck it is, okay? Like I said, I don't cut hair that fucking good. And it's just a haircut. And I'm great, but I ain't that fucking great. Listen, guys, you see what we have to go through. Show some female barbers some respect, okay? And, yeah. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if you think I handled that properly. Let me know if you don't think I handled it properly. But share your thoughts. Look out for your female co-workers, clients out there. This is not the majority. Like I said, I have over 300 and something clients. I never had this problem. When it comes to my no-show fee, for my clients, if a client overslept, didn't show up, for whatever reason, I don't have to, I usually don't have to send the no-show text. Send the no-show fee text. People offer to pay the whole thing. I will have to tell my clients, no, don't pay for the whole haircut. I'll send some of the money back. You only owe me $15. That is what majority is. Majority of my clients are amazing. They are the best people in the world as far as I'm concerned. I don't have those issues. I just had a client who didn't show up last week, gave me $75. And I told him what the fee was. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how grown-ass men handle their business. If they want, if they don't even, you don't have to, they'll ask me, either they'll just send me money, or they'll ask me, how much is it? No problem. And then, like I said, I'm human. So if it's a situation of a family emergency or something like that, I'm beyond understanding. But, oh, sorry, something came up. No, I'm gonna need my money, because you think about it this way. You go to the doctor's office, it's the same way. You go anywhere, you just don't show up, you have to pay for that spot that you took. And it's not that serious. I don't know where you guys live, but I live in the DMV area. $15 ain't shit, okay? All right? So, again, let me know what you guys think. I think I'm gonna start a barber podcast. Let me know what y'all think about that. I think that's something necessary for the industry, and I'm here for it. I have a lot of experience, and yeah. All right, you guys. I'll see y'all next time.